Let's look at cropping an image. Cropping is a way to remove unwanted parts of an image. It will also lower your file size. I've opened an image called Pond, and you'll notice in the bottom left hand side this image is 3000 by 2400 pixels. This is the pixel dimensions. It's quite big, probably about 7.2 megapixels. Let's say I want to crop it. I want to get rid of most of the background, the snow, and just keep the statues of the two toads. I'm going to go to my crop tool in the upper left, and you'll notice as when I click on this I have some controls. Under constraint, if I click on the drop down, it tells me that I can do no restriction, I can do aspect ratio, and I can do output size. So I can constrain this to a number of different things. Let's start with no restriction. With no restriction, I hold my left mouse button down and drag into the size I want. When I let go of the mouse, you'll notice it gives you the nice rule of thirds composition lines, and so I'm going to adjust this so it's a nice composition and much smaller. Now if I double click inside, it crops my image. Now you can see my image is 2368 pixels by 1614 pixels, a little smaller. The information that's gone is gone forever. It has been completely removed and deleted. Once I save this, I cannot get any of it back. We're going to undo this, and let's look at aspect ratio. Aspect ratio I can set up to a specific size. Let's say I wanted this to be an 8 by 10. So my width is going to be 10, my height will be 8. The units don't matter because it will keep the ratio of 8 by 10. 8 units by 10 units. So the aspect ratio is 8 by 10. It's set. I cannot go outside of that ratio. So to get kind of the same thing, I'm going to have to be like that. And there's my crop. So let's look at the last one. I'll go to edit and undo that. And the last one is output size. If I want a specific pixel dimension, I can put that in here. Let's say I want 640 by 480. This is the old VHS format. So again, it constrains it to the pixel dimensions that I entered. It won't go out of that ratio, and I can go in and crop my image. If I want to view it, I can go to show all, and notice the pixel dimension on this one is quite smaller because that's what I put in was 640 by 480. So quickly to recap, you have three choices of constraint. Hold the left mouse button down and drag your crop tool into the position you want. Once you let go, you'll get the rule of thirds lines for composition, and you can move the crop tool around the image as well as make it larger by the handles in the corners. When you grab your crop tool and set it to what you want to crop, you have to double click inside. And now if I save this, anything that I've cropped away is permanently gone.